Hey, Elvis has left the building, but where did he go? Well, I think he's gone away for good. What do you mean? Yeah, Elvis is gone. But, why? Well, Tree takes good care of us, but, Elvis keeps attacking him every time he goes in the coop. And, Tree doesn't like that. And I don't blame him. Tree takes good care of us. He feeds us, he gives us treats, gives us vegetables. Man, and we have it made. But he keeps attacking Tree. Tree's pissed off. Oh man, I don't want to piss off Tree. He goes, no, I wouldn't either. Well, hey, where's Tree at? Hey, where you at? Where you at? Here we go. Oh, let's get rid of that. Yep. There we go. Oh God, get rid of my Leghorn hat. Yeah, who we got on today? What hat do I have today? I got my Sheridan Park Farms hat. Got that from Chuck and Chandra in Sheridan Park Farms in North Carolina. Great couple. They have look at my nasty old funky shirt I have on. Old t-shirt. They got a farm in Louisville, North Carolina. They raise chickens and pigs and steers, and they sell it at marketplaces like I do on weekends, selling my coffee and all that. And I sell my eggs. But really nice couple. They've got a YouTube channel called Sheridan Park Farms. Go check them out. They're a real down-home couple. I really like them a lot. Great couple. So I had Chuck on the podcast a few months ago. Really nice guy. But hey, check them out. So today we're talking. What are we talking about? Elvis has left the building. Yeah. So, how many of y'all have a nasty rooster? Right? Yeah, I know I do. Or did. So, I'm on blood thinners, so I got to be careful if I get cut. If I get cut, I can bleed to death, and I don't want to bleed to death. Man, I hope my cameras are working. I got something. Why aren't they lit up on the side? That's odd. I hope they're working. Hey, if you're watching or listening to the podcast, let me know if you can see us on the video. Bailey's over there sleeping in her chair. Yep. Bailey. Hello. Bailey. She's just sitting in her chair being lazy. Yep. Oh well. But hey, so you got this nasty rooster that attacks you all the time. And it pisses me off. I feed them. I take great care of them. I give them treats. I built a beautiful coop for them so they're protected. Nothing's going to get in their coop and attack them because of the way it's built. I use hardware mesh. I have aprons on the bottom, and nothing's going to get in there. And then he's in an area that's surrounded by electric poultry fencing. And I move that poultry fencing all the time so they're on green grass. So they have a great diet. I mean, I get so many eggs from them, it's unbelievable. Tons of eggs from that coop. Beautiful eggs, too. So I'm averaging about 20 eggs out of that coop alone. And it's increasing daily because I've got a lot of the young birds in there and so forth. But that's the rock coop. So I've got partridge rocks, the brown partridge rocks. I got the blue Plymouth rocks, sapphire gems, and the standard gray and white and black and white barred Plymouth rocks in there. So got all rocks in there. And I've got 2 black Jersey Giants. And I have them in there so that if a hawk flies over, they look like a crow and they don't mess with them. And it seems to be working. I haven't had any attacks in there. I have 2 Wyandottes in there too. I bought just because I want to see what they look like because I never owned one. But they're in there. And in fact, I got 2 Wyandotte chicks from them, but they're of course the roosters, they barred rocks, so they might come out looking kind of funky. But I got 2 in my brooder now. Be interested to see what they look like when they grow up. But man, they produce some big eggs, great big brown eggs. But so Elvis is the head of the rock coop, which is all your barred rocks. So I call it the jailhouse rock coop, and Elvis is the head of it. Well, he's an asshole. Yeah, he is. He attacks me every time I go in there, and I feed him, and I gotta kick him. I kick him with my feet to protect myself. I gotta defend myself. I'm on blood thinners. I can't afford to get cut by one of his spurs, and that's something else. Is his spurs needed to be removed, and I'm just fed up with him. And I mean, the other day I hit him with a feed pan. Boom! Hit him right in the side of the head, and he just shook it off and came right back after me again. He's a tough bird. I kicked him all the time. I'm not gonna lie. But if he's going to attack me, I'm going to defend myself. And there have been many times I've just wanted to shoot him, but I didn't because he does such a good job in protecting the hens. He really does. But I got fed up. I just can't have him attacking me. Well, the other day he attacked my leg, and even though I have jeans on and I have compression stockings on and have socks on, my skin is like tissue paper. He hit my leg and caused an opening, and that was the last straw. But I've got Junior in there. Here's Junior. I'll show you. This is Junior about back during the summer months. That's Junior right there. He's all grown up now, and he's going after the hens. And Elvis was about to attack him too a couple times, but he's all grown up. Beautiful bird. I can pick him up. No problems. He's my buddy, which is what I want. I want a rooster that's a friend. Here is a Rhode Island red rooster. I pick him up all the time. We're good buddies. I can pet him and everything. He'll sit on my lap. Just the way I am. Here's my Jersey Giants when they're growing up. They're my buddies. I want my chickens to be friendly so that if I sell them, and someone buys them, they have a great friendly bird. They don't have something that's going to attack their kids or their animals or stuff like that. All my chickens are used to Bailey, and Bailey walks among them. So the chickens are used to having dogs around them, So they're just great, And then like the other day, I had my 5-week-old pullets in an outside like coop in my yard, and I let them free range in there and eat green grass and scratch and all that, and learn how to do all that. And meanwhile, Bailey's sitting right next to the cage outside, keeping an eye on them. Which brings me to this. Bailey's my service dog. She's not an guardian animal dog, animal guardian dog or anything like that. She's my service dog. There's chickens, the chicken tunnels. None of them in the chicken tunnels at the moment. Well, I see the rooster up there in the corner. But Bailey's my service dog. And she helps me. And she knows all the chickens. She hangs out with the chickens. Well, the other day I heard a commotion, and I ran outside, and I just went back inside to get a bottle of water. And I watch Bailey like a hawk, I do. And I went inside the house just for like 1 minute to get a bottle of water, walk in the refrigerator, get the bottle of water, come back out, and Bailey's in the middle of the yard in a fight with a hawk. And at the time, my Rhode Island Reds were free ranging. And Bailey, when she gets a hold of something, she starts shaking her head. And she was shaking her head big time. And needless to say, don't mess with my chickens, because I've got an awesome service dog. Yes, she is. So the hawk went away and left us alone. We won't see that hawk again. So it just went away. But Bailey did her job. I'm so proud of her. And that hawk never had a chance. And there was like 2 feathers in the yard. And they were from my, I have a red sex link, New Hampshire red sex link, Rhode Island red sex link. That's the only one I have. And she produces a lot of eggs. And she was walking around. I think the feathers may have come from her. But she's fine. All the chickens are fine. But Bailey did an awesome job. She did. She was able to tell that chicken, that bird is not a chicken, and it was a threat. And she took care of it, which I'm so proud of her. But so if you have a rooster, I mean, it's tough. You raise these birds, you feed them, you bring them up from little babies, and you feed them, and you try to hold them and get them used to you and everything, and then they attack you. And I've been doing this been dealing with this chicken for months now. My chicken medical expert, Howard Davenport, he comes over all the time, and he likes the rooster. He really does. And he's picked it up and held it. He goes, well, this is what you got to do. And I did it for 2 weeks. I went out there and I'd fight to pick up that bird. And the bird would be, neck flaring up and just wanting to attack me. And I'm reaching down there and trying to grab it with gloves on. So I, don't get, cut or something like that. And I'm trying to pick it up, and I get it picked up, and I'm holding it, I'm petting it, and talking to it. I did that for 2 weeks. And every time I go in there, it would still attack me. After 2 weeks, I went in there, and I went down to pick it up, and it flared up and wanted to attack me again. I said, oh, the hell with you. I'm done with you, So every time I go in there, I'd carry a stick, a big stick. And I would use it to get between me and the chicken, and I'd push it away. I wouldn't hit the chicken. I would just push it away and push it away. As soon as it would flare up, I'd push it away, And it helped. But the other day when it attacked me, I had turned my back on that chicken for 2 seconds, and it ran right up behind me and hit me. Now I have a hole in the back of my leg, and luckily I know what to do with it for wound care center and everything. I've been going for so many years that I've got the correct stuff on it, and it's healing. It'll take a couple more weeks, I suppose, but it will eventually heal. But Elvis had to go. So what did I do with Elvis? I wouldn't give him away because I don't want someone else to get attacked by him. I'm not going to give him to someone that might fight him. No, that's not me either. Elvis is still helping out all the chickens, myself and Bailey. Yeah. He's going on the smoker this week. He's actually in a brine right now. And I saw a friend of mine, well, she's been on the show, Honey Meadows. She created a brine and put a rooster in there, and she baked it. And I was surprised how she said it was so good. So I'm kind of doing the same thing with Elvis, but we're going to smoke him this weekend and see how he is. You never know. We'll see how he tastes. But goodbye, Elvis. So if you notice the thumbnail this morning, it said Elvis has left the building, has a chicken on it. It has Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com on it, the website. I'm drinking it this morning. I love my Bailey's Brew Coffee. But the website just isn't doing well. Wholesale coffee, I'm selling a ton of it. Bailey's Brew Coffee. All the stores that sell Bailey's Brew Coffee sell a lot of it. They do. But I just can't get people to buy the coffee on the website, Bailey's Brew Coffee. And I don't know what the deal is, but I'm out of most of the blends I have. I'm out of quite a few of them. Here's the link right here for it coming up on the screen, Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com. I'm out of a lot of coffee. I am, but it's all wholesale orders. I don't make much money off the wholesale. I'm making money off of retail, of course. But if you want some great coffee, tasting coffee, Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com, go to it. I have very little left of the year. I'm letting it run out, for the end of the year. I was hoping to have some more for Christmas, but I just ran out. But like I say, wholesale orders doing well. I got a store in Houston that sells it, and they want more. And I said, I don't have what you want. It won't be till after the first year, or maybe the week after December. I'll just do enough for their order, but I'm running low. But Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com, please go to it and check it out. Buy 3 bags, save on shipping. Or you can go to PatriotKnifeCoffee.com and you can order it on there. If it doesn't start growing soon, I'm probably going to get rid of the website and attach it to Patriot Knife Coffee. And people can just buy it off of there to save me $30 a month in fees, because I'm not making enough money to pay for that website. I mean, one order a month does not cut it for that website. But that doesn't include all the wholesale orders. But the wholesale orders are just, I'm breaking even, with that. So it's just not a good thing to do. So after the first of the year, Bailey'sBrewCoffee.com might go away, and it'll be combined into Patreon Coffee. That's all I can do. I got to save some money there. Oh, well, I'm going to go and head outside and work on the chicken soon and get to work in the knife shop. Yeah, I'm back to building knives again. I'm glad a buddy of mine, Gene's been over a couple of times. We've got the shop all set up. And yesterday, I wanted to work on knives yesterday, and Gene came over and immediately started working on something else than what I wanted to do. But we got the back porch of my house all cleaned up because I like sitting out there relaxing. And it does make you feel better all cleaned up. And we washed off all the green outdoor carpeting that's out there. And we squeegee it off the water, and we clean underneath the brooder, and all that's out there is a brooder, the feed buckets, and feed canisters, and a couple of chairs to sit down and relax underneath the porch. And I cleaned up my grill, moved that over, and it looks nice, it really does. And I thank Gene for the help yesterday. But I'm gonna get back in the knife shop, start building some chef knives because they pay the bills. Because the coffee right now really isn't. No. But I don't want to stop that. I'm going to keep that going. But we appreciate you watching. Please click and like and share us. When we reach 500 subscribers on YouTube channel, I'm going to do some giveaways. And then when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do some more giveaways. So I'm trying to I'd love to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if I will or not. I'm 100 plus away. So I'm trying. But we're supposed to have Howard on today, but he couldn't make it. But speaking of Howard, where is the flyer? Oh, there it is right there. Sunday. Where am I going to be Sunday? This is where I'm going to be at Sunday. Let me turn off the captions here. Sunday, I will be here. This is the chicken seminar put on by Lone Star Chicken Care and One Stop Chicken Health Stop, and Marissa Weaver. Howard Davenport's going to be out there from 2 to 5 p.m. December 17th at the ILE Community Center, 28601 Sapphire Circles in Magnolia, Texas. It costs us $15 a person. Bailey and I will be out there. We'll be set up. We're not going to have a podcast out there, but we are going to have chicken shit bingo, chicken poop bingo out there. And it's going to be raising money for the organization, but it'll be split. 50% of it goes to the winner. The other half goes to Lone Star Chicken Care. But we're going to have one spot on the board that if the chicken poops on that one spot, you get the whole pot, 100%. But that one spot is going to be $50. All the other spots are $10 each. Cash only, please. Makes it easier for the payouts. But if your chicken poops on that center spot, you get the whole pot, not just half, but the whole pot. And then I'm going to have another spot. If the chicken poops on that spot, all of it goes to Lone Star Chicken Care. So that's kind of a neat thing there. But every time someone buys a spot, money goes to Lone Star Chicken Care. Lone Star Chicken Care, if you don't know what that is, I talk about it all the time. It's Howard Davenport going all over Southeast Texas to fix your poultry. Sew up cuts and bruises and scratches and chickens that have eaten too much grass, or they got their mad case of sauerkraut or bumblefoot, or they've been attacked by a hawk, or whatever. Howard comes out and performs surgery on the spot. Maybe your chicken's got an egg stuck in it, you just can't get that egg out. He'll come out there and do that too. Well, One Stop Chicken Health Stop also has their little ICU, chicken ICU, located just up around a spring up around the Woodlands at Marissa's house. And you can bring your chickens there for medical help. but it's by like appointment only. You have to contact Marissa because Marissa has her own health issues, like many of us do. I do too. And she's not always there. So, because she's going to appointments and x rays and testing and chemo and everything else. And bless her heart, she's working, doing all that, plus trying to take care of your chickens too. But great bunch of people there, and they're doing it all for free. Donations are appreciated. No, they are very much so appreciated. Howard's using his own money for fuel, driving all over the place. So the last time he was here, I thought we might have to jumpstart him because his battery wouldn't hold a charge. You had to go get a new battery, and so the batteries aren't cheap. I mean, I remember we used to get batteries for under $100. Now they're almost $200. So, man, wear and tear on that vehicle, he could use some extra funds, So I'm hoping we can do that this weekend at the seminar. So if you want to learn about chickens, come on out. They're going to have who's going to be speaking? Reducing risk of. In this seminar, we will discuss the following and more. Questions always welcome. Maintaining your backyard flock for optimal bird health and egg production. Common diseases, reducing risk of infection in your flock. Coop design to help prevent bumblefoot and other health issues. Protecting against predators. All good stuff you need to learn. All stuff that we talk about on the podcast all the time too. But come on out, do that. Get in the chicken shit bingo. I mean, that chicken might take 5 minutes to poop. It might take an hour. You never know. But if it poops it within 5 minutes, then boom, we'll have another game. But that's what we're hoping for. So I found out a way to give them more feed and what to feed them to get them to poop more. So I will be doing that. It won't hurt the birds in any way. It's just more feed in their system. And good feed, so forth. So make them poop more. But that's what we're going to be doing Sunday from 2 to 5. It's only 3 hours, but, I'm going to be out there earlier setting up. And, I don't, you'll come out and hang out by me. That's fine. I don't care. I'll be setting up for the chicken shit bingo. And I'll start selling tickets as soon as I get out there. But I'm going to have 3 olive eggers with me, chickens, with food and water for them, hanging out underneath the table. So every time I have a new game, I'll grab another chicken. But at the end of the day, if anyone wants some egg-laying olive eggers that are 28 weeks old, you're welcome to buy them from me because I have an abundance of olive eggers. I really do. I was not expecting to have this many olive eggers, but these are these Bark Rock chickens that got mixed by the hatchery, and they're bred with I believe they may have been bred with a leg bar because they have crests on their heads like a leg bar does. And you take a blue egg and you mix it with a brown egg and you get an olive green egg, and they are olive green coming out of them. And I do have some minty green eggs coming out of them, so that's kind of the blue coming through. So if you want some green laying eggs, chickens, I'll have those for sale after the event is over because I need them for the chicken shit bingo. But I'll have those available. I guess that's about it. I better get to work on my chicken. Sorry I was running late today. I'll tell you what, I had the best night's sleep in a long time. I suffer with PTSD, and I take medication at night, help me sleep. And last night, I took a late shower, and I had just washed all my sheets, and all new fresh bedding, which makes a difference. And I got into bed, and I went right to sleep. Didn't wake up at one time last night. I slept through the whole night, which was nice. Got up this morning. Oh, God, it was a beautiful sleep. Betty came up to cuddle with me, and then we slept another 15 minutes. She does it every time. She comes up and cuddles next to me, and it's like I'm right back out again for another 15, 20 minutes because she's so damn cute. She's an awesome dog. I love her so much. But, hey, we thank you for watching. Please subscribe share us, and go to the YouTube channel and subscribe as well. And there's a little bell on there. Click on the bell, and when you do, you'll get notifications of a new video. We do a lot of short videos of things around the house and the farm. Videos of Bailey. We had a funny video yesterday. Bailey decided to jump in the front seat of the truck next to Gene as if she wanted me to ride in the back seat. She's like, "No, Dad, you ride in the back seat. I'm riding in the front seat with Uncle Gene." It was pretty funny. I had to go out, pick her up out of the front seat, and then put her back in the back seat because I don't fit in the back seat too well, being 6'8". But it was funny. But little videos like that. We do videos on little hints and things so forth we do on the farm. Hey, by the way, how's your egg production doing? Mine is out of sight. I mean, every day I get more and more eggs. I'm up to 42 eggs a day, and it's just growing, getting more and more eggs. The time change and the fall weather hasn't affected my chickens at all. I really believe that if you're in a cold climate and you're having to put your chickens in a coop and they're staying there for most of the day because of the cold weather, I really believe that's going to affect their egg production, really, so because they're not out in the sun that much. But I've covered up my coops for the cold weather. Not completely. The coops are covered, but the runs are still open because during the day it's warming up quite a bit, and I don't want to cover those up. I mean, if we're going to have freezing temperatures for like a couple of days in a row, I'm going to cover up the runs. But until then, I'm not. I want them to have some freedom to roam around in the sun because I think it makes a difference. So, okay, y'all, have a great day. Have a great weekend, and see you next time on the Bobcast. Bye-bye.